Okay, I'm going to talk about the inverse trig functions. I'm going to start out with, here's my triangle in standard. No, that's not very neat. Let's try that again. Here's my triangle. Here's my triangle in standard form. There it is. Theta, and that's a right angle there. We've got the opposite, we've got the adjacent and the hypotenuse. I'm going to talk about opposite and adjacent. Up to now, we know theta, we know the angle, and we want to figure out opposite or adjacent or hypotenuse. We want to find out something about that. But quite often you've got the other case. Quite often, now we're going to do it the other way around. Now we know, let's say we know opposite and adjacent, and we want to figure out, we want to calculate theta. It's the kind of thing that happens. You might want to figure out an angle. So let's just draw that, and I'll give you a nice little example. Theta. In this case, theta is unknown. We want to find theta. Find theta. But we might, there's a right angle, we might know about the sides. This one here might be, let's say, 2.1, and this one might be 3.2. That distance there might be 3.2. We want to know what that angle is there. It's obviously got a value, but we want to find out what it is. Well, we've got our trig ratio SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Well, that's no good because we don't know the hypotenuse. We could figure it out from Pythagoras, of course, but it's more trouble than it's worth. Cosine is adjacent A over hypotenuse H. Well, again, same problem. But this one, tangent is opposite over adjacent. Let's just write that out. I want you to see how I'm in the habit of writing out these things. Tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. And I'll just write it out again and again. So for this triangle, tan theta equals 2.1 over 3.2. What's 2.1 over 3.2? Well, we can use our old calculator. 2.1 divided by 3.2. 0.656, say 0.656. So now we don't know what theta is, but we know that tan theta equals 0.656. So we need to find theta, and what do we know about it? Where, or I guess a mathematician would say such that tan theta equals 0.65. So you write that like this. You say that theta equals arctan 0.656. And these two statements here have the same meaning. And this confused the life out of me for years and years. But you've got to remember, well, what I was saying, what is this arctan? Well, this sentence here is the same as this sentence here. Tan theta equals 0.656. And of course, there's nothing special about that 656. I could put any number in there. So tan theta equals 0.656. And so theta equals arctan of 0.656. And these inverse trig ratios crop up all over the place in mathematics. Sometimes you write this like this. You'll see this from time to time. Tan minus 1 theta. Well, yes, I don't really like that because it looks like a power of -1. It looks like it's 1 over tan theta. I don't. Yeah, I'll put a question mark there. You will see it, but I don't like it. Okay, so let's figure out what theta is. Theta is arctan of 0.656. Well, of course, the reason I say it like that is that I can do it in my calculator. 0.656, may as well leave those digits in. And we want, now then, if I just hit this key, there it is, tan, Well, that's going to give me the tan of that. That's no good. So what we need to do is click this button here. All calculators have got this, or the scientific ones have. Inverse, and you see how all the buttons change? So now, oh, it's this one. Tan to the minus. You see, they've done it. Tan to the minus 1. Might know Microsoft to get it wrong. Tan to the minus. It's a very common notation. And there it is, 33.27 degrees equals 33.27 degrees. Ha! So now we've gone the other way. We've got our triangle here. We know the sides. I'll draw it out like that. We know the sides. That's my right angle there. We don't know that. We don't know that angle there, but we know that side there. We know that there. And now, by using the inverse tangent function, we can figure out with the calculator that theta is 33.27. There's a little check which you can do. There's your 33.27. If I take the tangent of that, we should get back to here. We should get back to 0.656 because tan theta equals 0.656 is the same statement as this. And we've just calculated inverse tan here. So if I go back to, if I type tan here, we should get back to 65625, which we do. How about that? I'm going to stop there. If I can. Oh, here it is.